Hey guys, wanted to bring you another YouTube video. This is actually something I came up with. My friend wanted to try something like the ladder challenge, but plus money of plus 100 could be a parlay, which I don't like. I try to keep telling him that mathematically it doesn't work. And so I came up with this. I don't know if it's out there. It probably is, but I don't know the name for it. So I'm going to call it like Lock It Survivor, just like those survivor pools. So my example is going to be like what would have happened, like what I could have used as a real life example. So good thing is like a player prop, right? There was the Bucks and the Bills. Um, so this is recorded early. Obviously, this happened yesterday. I had White total receiving yards over 21.5, and it was minus 123. So start something small, say $2 to moon. You profit $1.63. You're allowed to reinvest that because, well, you're still at the minimum. You're trying to take out the original investment that you made, and then you go 50% profit from there. So cannot take it out yet. So reinvestment, the 363 unit bets right here for the next one. You're going to carry that over. So the one I found, uh, but my app froze at the time. Example would have been the Bucks and 76ers slide betting. This was when the 76ers took the lead in the fourth quarter, and I saw it at Bucks money line two plus 250 or plus 225. And so there was actually some time left. I thought the Bucks could make a run. It's always a game of runs. So what that example would have turned to if you did the 363 from the original investment with your profit would have turned to $8.17. So in this math, now you're able to subtract your original investment, the $2, and then now you're able to um, do the 980 is your profit left. Divide by two, which is your 50%, is the $4.90. So this is where the next unit bet would be 490. So it's almost similar to the ladder, um, but you're trying to find guarantees or locks that you're confident in and carry it over. So that way you're keeping your profits that you had because you have kept half of the profit from here to 817. So you have kept the 490, the $1.49, the $1.88, and so forth, as you could see. It's going to be like compounding interest. That's what you're kind of aiming for. You want to continue to find ones that you could pick. Thing is, you want, I would say, minus 200 bets, nothing after that, because I feel like you're kind of risking a lot for very little. But then there should be some edges out there that you should be able to find, which I was able to find some, like I said. Next example, I was able to find that how I've been able to do was the Lakers versus Suns. Lakers were down at one point against the Suns. It took it down to money line one minus 160. And because earlier they were a lot higher because they were favorites. So you go the 490, your profit would have been 297. So you divide that, that's $1.49, and then you take your original 490, that comes out to the 639 to be able to reinvest for the next unit. So again, you have profit from the 490, the dollar 49, your original profit, dollar 88. I'm just going Rangers and Diamondbacks minus 170. Kind of, you can kind of see the whole thing. It starts compounding. Now here's if you're able to get down here like you're okay. Okay, I could risk a little bit. I could find some plus money. So I'm just giving an example of you found plus 100, which is not outrageous sometimes. That's obviously you double your money right there, and that's where you start gaining that big amount to reinvest. Right here is the best example right here. Plus 345. My friend was able to find the Bills and Patriots at the time. If he took that, and we reinvest it at that point, that's a great example. You would have profited already $44.52. Take that same amount, try to find the next guarantee that you think it's going to work. So, like I said, I'm going to call it like a survivor pool slash locket, where you continue to do it this method. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what the name could be, but that's what I'm kind of calling it right now. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. This is kind of like investing in that sense because it's almost like you're investing in teams instead, but you're finding the locks that you think are more likely to hit as a probability. It's going to be higher because obviously minus 200, you're about supposed to be hitting 70% of those to be profitable. So go ahead. Like I said, let me know if you think the strategy is kind of wonky, crazy, doesn't work. Um, but yeah, you're trying to keep a long streak in that sense. And then as you keep that long streak, your unit bet goes higher that way. Instead of like the ladder where you're kind of like going 2, 4, 6, 8, or like 2, 4, 8, 16. Like, yeah, you're going to go higher a lot faster, but you're not going to keep as much profit, I think, in that sense. So in the long run, because that I feel like you're going to be able to lose it a lot quicker that way. Because plus money is really hard to hit already. So go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and together we could build a better tomorrow. Thanks again.